Hello fight fans, and welcome back to another Squared Circle TV video. As we wind down towards the end of the year, it's fitting that we look at who makes the Mount Rushmore of boxing to end 2022. In this list will be the top 10 fighters to start 2023. Enough talking, let's get straight to it. Number 10, Jermell Charlo. At number 10, we have American native boxer Jermell Charlo. Charlo made his professional boxing debut at the age of 17 and now is a super welterweight undisputed world champion. The 32-year-old has only suffered one loss in his career in 2018 to Tony Harrison. Nevertheless, his stoppage win over the rugged Argentine confirmed his status as the world's best light middleweight, and his body of work before the Castano series means that Charlo is worthy of inclusion. Number 9. Shakur Stevenson. Coming in at number 9, we have one of the slickest fighters on the list, and his name is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur is truly one of boxing's rising stars, and most have him as future number 1. The Newark fighter has confirmed his place with a dominant win over Oscar Valdez to become the unified champion at super featherweight. He has now moved up to the lightweight division and is struggling to find an opponent, as most know the danger when they step in the ring with Shakur. At 24, Stevenson is already a two-weight world champion, and he's fully expected to be a regular fixture in these rankings. Number 8. Devin Haney. Making spot number 8 is Devin the Dream Haney. Traveling to Australia to face George Kambosos Jr. for every belt at 135 pounds, Haney produced a one-sided masterclass that saw him silence the home crowd in Melbourne. And then he did it all over again in the rematch, retaining his undisputed champion status. Will Haney move up now that he's conquered all the belts and face the likes of Teofimo Lopez, or has he still got unfinished business with the likes of Vasily Lomachenko? Only time will tell. Number 7. Stephen Fulton. Stephen Fulton is also known as Cool Boy Steph. Fulton earned his first world title in January 2021 by beating Angelo Leo for the WBO Super Bantamweight title before unifying that with Brandon Figueroa's WBC title in November. 2022 is following a similar path, with Fulton dominating Daniel Roman to move up one spot. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and as a complete fighter, can display the sweet science of stick and move, or get doggish as he displayed with Figueroa. Number 6. Canelo Alvarez. Canelo's brilliant 8.5-year win streak and achievements are nothing to look past, hence why he still makes this top 10 list of elite fighters. Coming off a win against a top fighter in Caleb Plant, Canelo went up in weight to challenge Dimitri Bevov, which was a very big ask, and he came up short. But we can't penalize him too much for chasing greatness. He then faced his old foe in Gennady Golovkin, and although he won on points, it wasn't a great enough performance to push him into the top 5. Number 5. Dimitri Bevov. Bevov made his professional boxing debut at the age of 23 against Jorge Rodriguez Oliveira on November 28, 2014. His Soviet-style bouncing in and out of range, tagging his opponents, is elite, as he was born in Russia. After entering the list earlier this year with a dominant win over Canelo Alvarez, Dimitri Bevov moves up a spot thanks to outclassing a top rival and undefeated fighter at 175-pound division in Gilberto Ramirez. Bevov is a world champion fighter holding the WBA belt. Hopefully we can get an undisputed fight with him and Artur Beterbiev sometime down the line, but Bevov is definitely one of the fighters of 2022. Number 4. Errol Spence Jr. With an impressive late stoppage over Yordenis Ugas in April, Spence provided a reminder that he's still one of the world's leading fighters. The welterweight unified champion is a total wrecking ball as he breaks his opponents down round after round. Most fighters can't keep up with the power and pressure he brings to the table. He famously broke the orbital bones of two great fighters in Kell Brook and Yordanis Ugas. Errol is always in exciting fights due to his fight style, and hopefully we can get that mega fight between him and Crawford sometime in 2023. A win there would certainly push him to the top 2. Number 3. Naoya Inoue. Expected to be given another stern test by Nonito Donaire in June, Inoue made a mockery of pre-fight predictions as he became the bantamweight ruler with an emphatic second-round knockout of the legendary Filipino. He finished the year as undisputed champion at bantamweight with a win over Paul Butler. Inoue is undoubtedly a world-level fighter. He's wiped out his whole weight division, the first undisputed champion at bantamweight. If he moves up in weight and can be victorious against Steph, the Japanese native boxer is coming off a win against a bantamweight world champion in Paul Butler, and he absolutely washed him. Is there anyone who can stop this wrecking ball they call Inoue? We'll have to wait and see. Number 2. Terence Crawford. Terence was born in Omaha, Nebraska, United States, on September 28, 1987. The 35-year-old is a 3-weight class world champion and a future Hall of Famer. Crawford finished 2022 with a 6th-round stoppage over David Evanesian, which he made simple work of. Crawford's skill set and knockout power is second to none. He can fight out of both stances, has brilliant defense and footwork. He is truly a wizard in the ring. He still needs that mega fight to edge himself into boxing history, which is why the Spence vs. Crawford fight is so important. He's already done a lot in his career, and he currently holds the WBO belt since 2018, is a 3-weight class world champion, and you can't take that away from him. Fulton, he'll be number 1. Number 1. Alexander Usyk. Usyk made his professional boxing debut at the age of 26 against Felipe Romero on September 11, 2013. He not only has one of the best amateur records out there, it translates into the pro game as he is a 2-weight class world champion. After flat out dominating the entire cruiserweight field to become undisputed world champion, Usyk required just a few pro bouts at heavyweight before outclassing and dethroning former pound-for-pound top 10 resident Anthony Joshua for most of the heavyweight division's belts. Joshua upped his game in the Saudi Arabia rematch, but Usyk found yet another gear to finish his first successful defense in even more style than his crowning moment. It looks like his next fight will be against WBA heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, and if he's able to triumph and become an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Usyk begins to enter the conversation and a top 10 pound-for-pound all-time. Well, fight fans, that's all we have for today. Do you agree with our pound-for-pound rankings to start the year off? Who do you believe will move up and down the list? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like on the video. It helps a lot and it's free. Also, turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video like this one. See you later. Bye.